Mass balances are the backbone of process engineering. They help us to keep track on what goes in and out of a system. And it's one of the most basic tools required to understand further chemical and process engineering subjects. I'm talking about distillation, reactor engineering, maybe even plant control or design or process simulation. Therefore, mastering the fundamentals of material balances is of vital importance. Welcome to the Mass Balances Fundamentals course. I'm Emmanuel Ortega, also known as the Chemical Engineering Guy, and I'll be your instructor throughout the program. Let us get started with the main content of this course. We're going to be covering 4 main blocks. Block number 1 is going to be the basics of material balances, understanding what are processes, inlet, outlets, consumption, the equation, production, steady state, unsteady state. We're going to be covering the different type of diagrams, for instance, block diagram, process flow diagrams, and much more. And of course, we're going to get started with mass balances and its application in process engineering. We're going to be covering first 1 unit, then 2 units, and then eventually more than 2 units material balances. We're going to be working without chemical reaction and with chemical reaction as well. And not only that, we're going to be covering several types of operations such as mixing, splitting, bypass, purge, and the famous recycle. Then we cover block number 2, which is essentially working with single-phase material balances. We're going to be exploring the nature of phases, phase diagrams, phase rules. We're going to be talking about solid, liquid, and gases. More importantly, we're going to cover different aspects of each individual phase regarding material balances. Afterwards, we work with block number 3, which is essentially multiple phase material balance. As the name implies, we're going to be working with equilibrium, different phases. Vapor liquid is one that comes to mind very quickly, but we are also going to be working with liquid. A common application will be extraction, and more importantly, understanding different type of processes in the industry, such as crystallization, condensation, humidification, drying, and much more. And last but not least, block number 4 is going to be about the transient state, or commonly known as unsteady state. The main idea is that you understand both continuous and non-continuous unsteady state cases. The main type of content that you're going to be exploring are video lectures, a lot of exercises, but also a lot of evaluations and assessment, quizzes. You're going to find a lot of material that can be downloaded. And finally, 1 free ebook on the methodology for material balances. If you're wondering if this course may be for you, I'm going to tell you that the best profile that fits this course will be a student that's getting started in their chemical or process engineering courses, especially mass and energy balances, or in the other hand, a recent graduate or maybe process engineer that wants to boost their training and their knowledge in material and energy balances. Either way, by the end of the course, you will have a very strong fundamentals and understanding of the subject. You will be able to solve confidently material balance problems, and you will have a very solid background to get started with your process engineering career. Are you ready to strengthen your knowledge and training with the understanding of material balances and their fundamentals? Enroll now, and I'll see you in class.